Hey everybody, welcome to Unbox with us, and today I'll be unboxing this new Gundam figure that we got from Gundam Factory in Yokohama. You cannot buy this outside, you have to buy it at the factory itself in Yokohama, and there is a limit of 2 per person per day. This is a metal build, and I think we were lucky we went in I think it was end of June. They just restocked this because it did sell out. And they restocked this in mid-June. So we're there from mid-June to end of July. So we're lucky to get this. It was about, I think it was $250 Canadian, if I believe. I can't remember. So when we were there, let me give you a quick information about the factory itself. The admission was about $15, $16 Canadian for an adult. Child was about $10 Canadian. And we also went up to the Gundam Dock where you could go up close to the huge Gundam, the giant moving Gundam. And it costs about $33, $34 Canadian if you're above or older than 7. If you're under, you could go up for free. So you have a little child, you could take him up, that child's free. Now there's 2 levels of the dock. There's a 15-meter height and there's an 18-meter height, I believe. So when we were there, we were split into, there were 6 groups of us. There probably could have been more, but there were 6 groups. I was in the second group, so we went up to the 15-meter first, got some pictures. We were there just when it started moving, so we were there for watching this as it moved, the story. Then we went up to the 18-meter and watched and took some pictures. Now, the great thing about it is, yes, you could see it up close. You could see it moving, the movements, the little bolts and joints and everything. But you can't see the whole moving Gundam, giant Gundam moving. So we did get to see that afterwards or before, both times when we came down to the ground level, took a video, and you could see the little pilot. So while you're up there, you can't see the pilot in there. But when you're in the bottom, watching from the ground level or in front of it, you saw the little pilot in there. Now, at the Gundam Factory, there's also a little academy where you could kind of go into just information about how they built the Gundam, how many years it took, what material, all the information. It didn't take long to walk through that. It was just one little room of it. There was also a Gundam shop where this is where we bought this. They had a lot of different Gundam things. My husband bought a little Gundam bust. And I believe you only could buy those at the Gundam Factory as well. Now, I remember when we went back, we actually returned to the Gundam Factory because we wanted to buy something else. We thought we had to pay admission, but right in front of the admission, there is a little shop on the side. It looks like a little trailer. You could go in there, and they also sell some stuff. They don't have everything in there. I believe they didn't have this one, but they had a couple things like the bust, a few figures, maybe keychains, I believe. So you could still buy stuff outside of the factory, right in front of it, but there's more inside. There's also a cafe that we did stop by and eat there. Average theme park price stuff, one little pop was fountain pop was $4. We bought some rice, burgers. It was good, not the greatest, but I didn't expect much from it. But overall, I think we probably spent an hour there, including eating. There's not much to see and do besides look at the robot, watching it move. And it does have different phases, like standby phase, the moving phase, the full story, and there's a half story or something like that. I mean, it was great. My husband loved it. I don't think I'll pay $50 or another $33 to go back up to the dock. I wouldn't mind just standing there looking at it. Even if you don't go in, you could still see it from outside the park. But it is a good experience. I do believe they are going to move it, though. Because I remember they were supposed to take it down or move it in 2023 this year. But they didn't. They extended it, which is why we had to make sure we go this time. And they're supposed to move it next year, but I'm not quite sure about that. So this is a figure my husband really wanted me to open make a video of it. Let me just show you the box again. The back. And it's a metal. Limit of 2. They had some stuff that there's a limit, like the bust. I believe there's also a limit. And that's it. So I'll go ahead, open it up. I don't know what to expect in this, but we'll open it up and show you what's inside. It's by Bandai. Okay. I'll be right back. Okay, so I just opened up this Gundam and it's actually really amazing. I'm actually really impressed with it. I could see why it cost $250. It does remind me of the Eva that opened before, the metal, but this one does have a lot of more detailed, intricate stuff, which I'll show you in a sec. But first, let me show you the manual. It is in Japanese. The instructions inside are all Japanese. So it tells you what it comes with, including all the hands. Sorry, it's not focusing. There we go. So a set, a set, a set, and these last two are both right hands. You could pause at any moment if you want to read it, if you could read it or look at the pictures. It is a new one toy, so it was some of the parts were really tight to like removing the back panel was really hard, and I'll show you. I did remove it. It's still off. I'm glad that we went in like end of June because they restocked it. Apparently they sold out and they weren't going to restock it, and they did restock it. They did limit 2 per person. We only bought 1 because I didn't need 2. My husband didn't need 2, and now he regrets not buying 2 for some reason. So let me get past the stand. So this is a stand it comes with. It's very nice. And it comes with this, which is adjustable. You could just stick it in here, and you could choose whichever one you want to put it in to make it different heights for the flight. So this is more for it to make like flying poses and stuff. There's also this piece, which is for its hands. You could put on here. And this is for that sword, this pink part to kind of lay on. Okay. And it goes over here, which I'll do it later. I just pop these out. They said don't lose them. It's quite easy to pop. I just push it out. Just don't lose it. There you go. Just pop it on, put it, and you just put it in. And this one for the 2 guns, or the blaster and the gun right here. Again, just put it in. So that's all real. Oh, and this piece came with it. This one goes right under Gundam. So you just put it here, clip it in. Careful. Oh, it goes a certain way. I think it does because I kept flipping it. It didn't go one way, but it went in the other. Let me see. Or maybe not. There. And then it could attach itself to here, and then you could do different flying poses on the stand. Okay. So now let me show you the main piece, Gundam. So first, let me tell you this panel, what I removed already, was the back panel. This was right here, and it was really tricky to put on. So they give you this little plastic piece to help remove things. And it's plastic because you don't want to scratch it. This is painted on metal. So you do need to put it on, there, that moves. So good thing my husband had this one. He used it because it was easier to get under. Be very careful because he almost went under this part, and that could have broken it. So he was very lucky, he said. He got just that little, I'm not going to push it back on yet, this little corner here, and he was able to pop it off. So be very careful not to scratch it. It does pop off. And then you move this tag. You move the tag. And this was very tricky to get off. It's this little red piece that was right here. And I'm not putting it on right now because it was so hard for me to take it off. They said use your nail, use this. Yeah, it was really difficult, but my husband managed to help me get it off. And this is his toy, so I don't want to, his figure, I don't want to break it. And there's a little on switch. Very little on switch. I don't know, what does it do if it's on? I don't know. I have to figure it out. I think it's supposed to light up, right? Is it lit up? Yeah, it did. You see that part right here lights up? Maybe it needs to be dark. You can't see it well. But that part did light up. And the eyes lit up. So let me turn it off so you could see. There. So it does light up. So I'll let him put this paddle back on and decide whether he wants it on. And there are 3 batteries in here. You can remove it with a screw if you want to change the batteries. This pops back on because this is where the shield hooks on to. So let's go detail. There's these horns, and they give you an extra one. And they tell you be very careful because it is delicate, it is sharp, and it can break. So be very careful. The head was tight. Again, it's a new toy, so everything's a little stiff and tight. Be careful. All these panels do move. A lot of them move to help. Oops, sorry. Hitting the camera. And it's on a ratchet joint. You could hear it clicking. The elbow, not a ratchet joint. Oh, it is. Yes, I can feel it. The waist moves, elbows, the legs, yes, and what I want to show you, this all moves, so you could do different poses with it. And here, I'm not sure, hopefully it'll move. Let's see. This part does slide. I guess it'll look better for pictures. Ooh, almost hit that horn. Here we go. Let's see if I could get it to move. This part's supposed to slide. I'm not sure how I made it slide. Let me try the other leg. Oh, you can hear all that. Which I like those ratchet joints because some of the figures when I used to pose, it used to, there you go. See it slide? That part does slide. When it poses, it doesn't flop over. I'm not sure which one was it. The Figmas? I can't remember which one I was posing when I was trying to pose, but then all of a sudden, because the joints got loose, it was hard to pose because it'll flop over. So also these do move side to side. Very stiff though. There you go. You can see it's very, very nice. It's all painted. It's metal and painted. There's a little scratch right there. So be very careful when you unbox it. It's very nice paint job. Want to see? This is very nice. I think I like this. Looks cooler than the Eva that I unboxed. You could see my old videos. I unboxed 2 metal build Evas. They were very nice too, but I don't know. This one just seems a lot better, nicer. Quality seemed better. The paint's very nice too. I just love the ratchet joints. How come this one didn't slide as well? Again, be careful with the scratching and everything. Okay, we'll get back to this again. Yep, so these were attached. I'll put it back later. Here's a shield, plastic. Very nice, and it does move up and down. So this could attach to the back of him, or he could be holding it, and you see a little spot right here for it to fit, and he could hold it in his fist, this part. So you need the proper hand on him, and you'll hold it, and it'll be held there. It looks really cool, actually. 2 swords that could be attached right here. There's 2 spots for it. It goes right here and right here. Okay, or you could put this in to do some poses with it as he's holding this. It's gonna be a lot of fun poses to do with this. Here's one of his blasters. You could hold it. Goes on his shoulder, and he holds this. That part's where it goes on his shoulder. This one, the gun, and it does move this part. Left and right. Even this part moves. So I guess you could hold it two-handed. I don't know. Like that. I gotta see. And it also came with a little piece. Where did it go? So many pieces. I'll find it in a sec. Now the hands. So these are the 2 right hands. Pointing finger. And the peace sign. There you go. Very nice detail. Paint is very nice. It's all plastic. Right? Yeah, it doesn't feel. Here is another one. So this one, which one's this one? I gotta check. Maybe it's holding the sword. Okay, so here you go. And this one looks like Trigger. He's holding a gun, possibly. And another one that looks similar, but a little wider, bigger, wider grip. So maybe this for the blaster. I'm gonna see. And open, relax hand. And the one that's on him now is fist. Okay. All the little details, everything in the hand. And that's it. And there's, like I said, they gave you this piece to help take off any parts, because it is hard to pop some pieces off. And the extra horns that I did already show you. Yes. Very nice. I'm going to do a few poses, and I'll let you know how it is. I'm pretty sure it's going to be amazing. And it is pretty sturdy. It's got quite some weight to it. So we'll pose it. Look at the details here, like the little vents here. There's where the pilot's supposed to be sitting, right here. But let's see. I'm going to put this one back on. I don't want to... Once I put it on, that's it. My husband's going to have to take it off. And this. It does look really nice. $200 something. I thought my husband knew about this, so that's why he went in there and got it so quickly. But no, he said he just saw it and it looked really cool, so he bought it. He does like metal, and I do agree. It's much nicer, more weight. The paint job's really nice. So I'll do some poses, and I'll get back to you, let you know how I think about the movement, the poses, how it is after I do all of it. All right, be right back. I was looking for the piece that was going for the gun. On this gun is right here. It was already on. Right here. You clip it onto here. It goes to the trigger and the top of it. And it's you. And once you put that on, it clips on to the back of him. And I forgot to show you how it clips on. You have to use this. Push it in. There you go. And it flips around. It's movable. Tight, but it is movable. You see right there? And it clips on to the back of him. And I guess I should point out, if you noticed in the book, it tells you which parts are movable, removable, movable, and attachable. So that's why some have the blue lines, some have the red lines, and the green, like that's the movable. Those are movable. So it does tell you, so you don't force it or break anything, because it is very nice. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to do the poses right now. Okay guys, so I'm back, and now my son Ryden wanted to join in on the video.
Hello.
Hello. He just really wanted to watch. So here's the base, the stand. I just put it together. There goes all the hands. Now it's a little peg you could put on. Some of them went on easily, some of them didn't. Even though I kept pushing. And here's the stand. You could put it on 2 different spots. And here is the weapons. They actually fit very nicely on. Just sits on it nicely. Okay. Here's the figure. The posing wasn't too bad actually. It actually did a lot. I love the ratchet joints. Had a lot of points. You could just keep carrying click. The arms though, even though I could feel the ratchet joint, you don't hear it. And there wasn't too many. It was a little weird. Putting on the shield for him to hold was a little difficult. I actually put the hand on the shield, then I put the hand in. It was a little easier. So anything like the weapon, the gun, I put it on before I put the hand in. It was just easier to put on. Here you go. Moving it was you just have to be very careful not to scratch it, but it did do a lot of different movements. I was starting to loosen a bit, not much. Open the legs more, bend it, turn it. I wish the arms moved. It didn't. The elbow joint doesn't move side to side. It just goes up and down. There you go. So it couldn't turn. Like I wanted to twist it a bit. You could twist the hands, just can't twist the arms. I put the shield on. I didn't snap this on tight just in case my husband wanted to do something. Shield easy to put on. But overall, it's a really nice toy. Even though I did so many different poses, trying to figure it out, I didn't do any scratches on it. And like I said, I saw a scratch right here from before, a very small, tiny one. Right, and what did you think of this?
It looks good.
It does look good. It's very nice, very fun to pose with. I'm starting to like more and more of these figures to pose with. I enjoy doing reviews because I just like to see how they are. And this one was actually one of the higher end ones I've done. The Evas were actually really nice too. Maybe it's because it's metal build. I love these ratchet joints. What a difference it made. Posing was nice, easy. Other than that, no, the hands were easy to change. It wasn't, again, you just have to make sure you put it on that ball joint perfectly. So this is what we got, the Yokohama Gundam Factory. And my husband actually picked up two other things. He just said, just show it. There's this one. A plastic one. About $40, he says. 40 Canadian, he thinks. He can't remember. It's a nice one. Same, but this is metal. More expensive. Did I say how you do it? But this still looks very nice. He bought this, and he bought this bust that he had to put together. One of those kits. Here you go. It didn't take him too long. It took him very long to put all these little stickers on, though. Okay, sorry, I had to cut off. I ran out of space on my phone. I took so many pictures in Japan. So let's just quickly show you this one. It's the bust. We bought a few of these. Can you see all the little stickers? All of them. These little stickers. It's a lot. It took him quite a while just to put the stickers. And he's very particular about stickers. Putting it on straight and everything. So yeah, this was about, he doesn't remember. I thought it was 30. He said thought it was 40. But this was actually really nice. We got a couple of these for gifts for people. I think there was a limit of 5 of these. 4. We bought 3. But this is very nice. Overall, this is a very nice figure. Very fun experience. If you get a chance to go to Japan, stop by Yokohama. Go see Gundam if you're a fan. They have very nice figures or a shop there to buy stuff that you can't buy outside. They don't like you reselling it, but yeah, very nice. Right, Ryan? Did you have fun in Japan?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's our video. We have a lot of other toys we bought. It's going to take a long time, but slowly I'll unbox them. I have a lot of fun unboxing them. So thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please comment below. And don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you liked watching this video. We have a lot of other videos we've done about unboxing of other figures, toys, subscription box, Japanese snack boxes. So just check out my channel, our channel. Right, Raiden?
Yeah.
Yeah. So thanks for watching. We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.